what we gotta watch, what we gotta watch.
Paul Mash
What we gotta
TV.
watch, what we gotta watch, what we gotta watch.
Paul Mash
What we gotta
TV.
watch, what we gotta watch, what we gotta watch.
Paul Mash
What we gotta
TV.
watch, what we gotta watch, what we gotta watch.
Paul Mash
What we
TV.
gotta watch, what we gotta watch.
Yeah,
what we gotta
buddy, that's
watch.
right. Get exposure right now. Holler at the homie Paul Mash, man, for Paul Mash TV. Hit up Paul Mash TV across all social media sites, alright?
What we gotta watch, what we gotta watch.
Who we got next? Got next. Got next. Got next. Got next.
Well, hello there. It's Paul Mash TV time again. We're glad that you could join us. And we just got a letter just the other day, and it told us that he appreciated what we did for our independent artists, and we do a good job, and keep up the good work. And we get feedback like that all the time, and we just wanted to let him know that I'm reading that email or paraphrasing it for you. So if you'd like to be one of those that would like to contact us like he did, especially by email, just go to PaulMashTV, all one word, at gmail.com. Email us there, and you can use that not just for fan mail. You can use that if you're an artist or a band would like to be on the show, and we'll tell you how to do that. And don't forget our Facebook page, facebook.com/PaulMashTV. Feel free to like the page, inbox us, comment on the videos you see. And, we have an official web address too. And a lot of that will be repeated at the end of the closing credits. So stay tuned for those closing credits and go from there. Right now we have Mr. Wonderful from Manhattan, New York, another talented hip hop artist, and I know you're going to like the video at the end. So we'll get to that in just a moment. But first, here's a brand new commercial from ClickJam. Don't go away.
We got history, got me feeling the nostalgia when you look at me, thinking about what could.
Well, hello everybody. It's time for interview time, and with us from Manhattan, New York, we have Mr. Wonderful. Thanks for joining us, Mr. Wonderful.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure. Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, no problem, and we're glad to have you on here today. The first question I like to ask, and everybody has their own story, but why don't you tell us a little bit about how you became a musician? And we would love to hear that story.
Oh, like I said, well, I started out doing graffiti, and breakdancing. Those were the popular things. MCing came later, like 81, 82, it came into the play, and it got real popular. And then I gave up everything else to jump into that genre of entertainment because it was the most popular thing to do now. And, I kept going, and here I am, Black Pearl. Went from Dynamite and transformed into Black Pearl many, many years later through the experience I gained.
Okay. And how did you get the name Mr. Wonderful? That's an interesting name.
Oh, well, when I was incarcerated, I didn't use Dynamite because I felt that Dynamite, I went as far as I can go with that stage name. So people in jail were saying, wow, this guy is wonderful. And then, the girls were saying it when I came home after I made love to them. So, oh, you're so wonderful. So I said, maybe I can reinvent myself with this here, And I took the name and I ran with it. And here I am, down and dirty, down and dirty still.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a pretty good name. Why don't you tell us a little bit about some of the influences you've had in your life? I mean, I'm sure that you've had some pretty good mainstream artists as far as that goes.
Yeah. LL Cool J was definitely one. When LL Cool J came on the scene, he devastated the show. And I said, this guy's from Queens, and he's coming on the scene like this. He made us step our game up. And I will always say to LL Cool J, thank you, Todd Smith, for making me step my game up. Because I never heard devastating rhymes like that. It made me really want to write better. Thank you, Todd Smith. Thank you.
I was kind of a big fan of LL Cool J too. So Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and all that.
Yeah, right. Yeah, they good artists. Yeah, let me good artists, man. Let me count it.
So yeah, I can agree with you there. What about your albums? I mean, do you have any physical copies? Is it all streaming? Maybe you can tell us where to get your albums.
Oh yeah, okay. It's very easy to find my albums. You can go to www.latinembassy.com. We distribute it. We was trying to get them in the stores, but there's no record stores in New York no more. All the record stores are gone. So you have to stream it, or we got physical copies for sale too. You know, we got physical copies. So usually we go with the band and we move around and we park and we play them, and it works. Cause I go to Michigan a lot, so I sell real good down in Michigan. You know, if I take 100 with me, they all gone. If I take 200 with me at $10 a pop, that's all money for me. All that money goes in my pocket. You know.
Okay. Well, I guess you can get it anywhere where they stream, anywhere from iTunes to CD Baby, so forth.
Yeah, right. Yes, that is correct. That's
Okay.
correct. And we also trying to get it on Spotify. What you call it? It's the new outlets that's out. We trying to work it to get it over there, you know, because a lot of people got digital copies, but I like to have physical copies too, because people like to play it in their car. You can't play those other formats in somebody's automobile. You got to have a CD. This is why we still press up. Yeah, we still going to continue to press up till CD is gone. It's no such thing no more. We're going to keep pressing.
Right. Okay. So we're about getting ready to watch a music video from you, excuse me, in a minute. Why don't you tell us the name of this song and if there's a story behind it? Excuse me.
The name of this song is Black Pearl Mafia, Mr. Man. The song was based off a true story of a band member of mine that passed away, Rodney McBride, also known as Ron Gotti, because he was a very cruel dude when it came to his women, you know. And I always told him I was going to write a song about him. So coming right at y'all right now is that song by Mr. Wonderful titled Mr. Mean.
Okay. Okay, we'll watch that in just a moment. But before we do, I just want to let you know, I think that's about all the time we have for right now. But we had such a good time. I'd like to have you back sometime if you ever anything.
Of course. Anytime, Paul. Anytime. I got plenty of videos, and please stay in contact with me. You know, it's an honor meeting you, and I like what you're doing. And we need more people to come and support independent music. You know, like we need brothers like you, man, because a lot of people are really rooting for the mainstream, and nothing wrong with that. It's just got independent artists that are very talented too. They need to be heard, you know, they need to be seen. That's all.
True, and I've seen hundreds upon hundreds of you know, independent artists in my career, and I've been only doing it for like 7.5 years. So I know that there's so many good ones that are independent just as much as there is mainstream.
Yeah.
So I've
Especially Alabama.
I've really been fortunate to make the most of them. So.
Yeah, right. Y'all got some talented artists down there. The Last Mr. Biggs, you know, Mob Town. Alabama got some talent now. You know, Dirty, the Pimp and the Gangster. They went major. They were major. I don't know what happened to them. They had a deal that went major down there. They put Alabama on the map. But yeah, there's a lot of talented artists out here. And my respect goes to all those that put in the work. Don't give up, man. Just keep writing. Don't stop rhyming. Just keep writing and producing. You know?
All right. Well, we're getting ready to watch that video in just a moment. Here's Mr. Mean by Mr. Wonderful right here on Paul Mash TV. Don't go away.
I'm Mr. Man. Listen, bitches, cause I don't play. I'm gonna slap you and stomp you and ruin your day. I'm Mr. Man. Shut your mouth, oh, don't give me no lip. Cause when I sock you, I watch you do a sunset flip. I'm Mr. Man. Listen, bitches, cause I don't play. I'm gonna slap you and stomp you and ruin your day. I'm Mr. Man. Shut your mouth, oh, don't give me no lip. Cause when I sock you, I watch you do a sunset flip. Bitch, get your ass up and make me something to eat. Before I hit you with a sucker punch and knock out your teeth. You lazy bald-headed bitch, it's time you get on your toes. Cause it's my way or the highway, that's the way that it goes. And don't you let me hear that bullshit coming out of your ear. Cause I give less bubble fuck about winning this year. You're a slave and bitch, I own you and you work for me. I'm not Lincoln and I'm not about to set your ass free. So be a good little nigga bitch and stay in your place before you make me mad enough to punch it straight in your face. And I'm gonna catch your ass on gone so it will be a surprise. And when you wake up for the knockout, you have two black eyes. So call the cops, call a fucking coroner, cause I'm gonna mistreat your ass like a foreigner. So when I'm talking, bitches, shut up for your bowling and lean. Because this nigga you been told is known as Mr. Mean. I'm Mr. Mean. Listen, bitches, cause I don't play. I'm gonna slap you and stomp you and ruin your day. I'm Mr. Mean. Shut your mouth, oh, don't give me no lip. Cause when I sock you, I watch you do a cause when I sock you, I watch you do a sunset flip. I woke up early, I'm disgusted cause I'm still in the hood. I'm fucking mad cause I belong somewhere in Hollywood. But since I'm not some fucking body, gonna pay the price. And until I find my victim, I'll keep rolling the dice. So fuck you and all those who don't understand that I'm not gonna take no shit over you of a man. So pay homeless little Scooby and show some respect before I have to shoot your ass like the devil's reject. Cause I'm a mean motherfucker, but I'm not from the south. I'm that nigga who will smack the fucking taste out your mouth. Cause when the Mac don't give a fuck about you or your bitch, the fuck with beat and watch me blake your fucking ass with a stitch. Yes, I'm a two-time loser with a temper that's bad. Fuck a bitch because I like to live alone in my past. Now that's your piece of little sample of my gangster lean. Don't even whisper when you speak about Mr. Mean. I'm Mr. Mean. Listen bitches, cause I don't play, I'm gonna slap you and stomp you and ruin your day. I'm Mr. Mean. Shut your mouth, oh, don't give me no lip, cause when I sock you, I watch you do a sunset flip. I'm Mr. Mean. Listen bitches, cause I don't play, I'm gonna slap you and stomp you and ruin your day. I'm Mr. Mean. Shut your mouth, oh, don't give me no lip, cause when I sock you, I watch you do a sunset flip. I'm coming down your fucking street, nigga, get out my way before I put you in your head with a crystal ashtray. Don't ask me for no fair change, you better hide the cup. You fuck around when I'm mad, I might stick you up. Now I don't smoke no fucking cigarette, don't ask for a smoke, cause I'll just look at you and laugh like you're a dollar joke. I got a fucking attitude and you can really get rude. If you should fuck with my bitch, my money, my food, I will declare War War 3 as I fire my studs, and I will surely hit my target cause your ass is a dud. Grimy niggas, they my bottom and they throwin' the fit. They'll give you the evil, I don't wanna see you with shit. That's why I keep a gas station, keep those fools in their place. Now that's real talk and I'm gonna speak with style and grace. Don't make me mad, motherfucker, cause you ain't no Marine. Let it go, G, I blow it cause I'm Mr. Mean. I'm Mr. Mean. Listen bitches, cause I don't play, I'm gonna slap you and stomp you and ruin your day. I'm Mr. Mean. Shut your mouth, oh, don't give me no lip, cause when I sock you, I watch you do a sunset flip. I'm Mr. Mean. Listen bitches, cause I don't play, I'm gonna slap you and stomp you and ruin your day. I'm Mr. Mean. Shut your mouth, oh, don't give me no lip, cause when I sock you, I watch you do a sunset flip. Yeah, bitch, I'm Mr. Mean. Ain't trying to be no bitch fool. I want it all, bitch. Shouts go out to DJ Illside from Illside Entertainment, Doug Simpson and the Aqua League from Iron Horse Music Group, Mr. Paul from Bad One Studios, you definitely get some love. My road dog, Gus Karachi from 240 East 175th Street, Hustle Made Bug and the Family Tree Entertainment from out of Kansas City, Missouri. One love to y'all. Anita Pierce, also known as Little Snowflake, and my girl Gail Petty, and TNT from Talking Records. One love. I also gotta give a shout out, but last but not least, to my cousin Wuzzo Larry Tip. Anybody I forgot? Don't trip, y'all. I'll get you on the next one, man. Black Pearl Music Group. A1 Yola Black Pearl Soldier for life. We out of here, man. Gotta go.